On to our main quest.
Got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Oh, I
This
think
was
we were
Stardust.
crafting some
Should
for
be enough
mid.
to be getting on with.
We should go out on maneuvers together more often. You'll be sneaking around on your tud all the time.
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It will take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
I don't have anything else to do. I'm thinking about going to bed and read some pages before sleeping, but somehow I think I would fall asleep after 1 or 2 pages. But I mean, would that be so bad? Like, if you're tired, you're tired.
Getting back to work too.
Your body is
Give us a
trying to
shout if you
tell
need
you
anything.
something with that, you know? Report back to mid. Oh yeah. But what was it that, like, we were building this huge machine, but I'm not sure if it was a ship or do I just think it is a ship because I'm watching Dr. Stone at the moment. You know, that's what's confusing me. I'm not sad about that. I'm just a speech pleaser. No. I mean, oh, all right. Yeah, some things happens for some people, some things don't happen for some people. And as long as you can accept yourself as you are,
Don't come up with something
you win.
soon.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this,
I think
we'll be
it is a ship.
repurposing fallen scrap.
I wanted to
Salvage
finish that
from the
book started
ruins.
years ago, but paused
I
because
thought that material was all
it's too
but
big and
impossible
heavy to
work.
take it with me on the
But we
train,
don't
and when
have
I'm
to.
not tired, I'm just staying
Sorry.
too long at the PC.
Just
But
so
then
happens there's
go
one particular
read
ruin
your
that's
2
broken into
pages,
exactly
fall
the
asleep,
right
and then
shape
at least you
and
made
size
2
pieces for what
pages
we need.
progress. For the capture guide, I know
What's
it's
the
not
name
the
back
capture
there will
guide.
be what details.
What's her name? Right.
What's her name? Is her name? Huh? Speak with Helena. Hello.
Oh,
Read your
Sid,
atlas.
Is this about the helm?
Yes. Mid said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see
Cool.
the mithril engine in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode.
Of course,
This is where
I
the
get
helm
that.
comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why? If sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. I understand. Mid said we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lostwing.
Oh, I was just
The
there.
thing is, well, I
Oh,
probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there. It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
I see.
and Clive's like,
Then I suppose I'd
let
better
me
deal with
handle
unwanted
this. He's
visitor for
pretending
you.
she understands what the game is
that
saying
help?
is funny too.
Very much.
I mean, I try to make it
Thank you, sis.
entertaining, right?
I'll
Like,
gather my team and head there right away. We'll meet you outside the ruins.
shh, Crispy, no one needs to know. I understand everything she said because I'm also not an engineer. It's the first mind of big books. No, but the history of the Tangarians. The second one is the Bible. I'm right now in books of Charlotte Link. Love them so far. What is Charlotte Link writing? I don't have any book at the moment to read. But I promised myself I finish all the comics I have bought over the years this year. And I haven't done that yet either. But I'm getting there slowly and steady. I think. I sometimes forget if I have read the comic or not, and then I just reread it. I mean, yes, comics are not that long because it's pictures most of the time, right? So, but,
I went up to give some greetings
yeah.
to the chocolate.
Where am I going? Oh! Huh. I'm stupid. I need to go out of here. But there's also a new item over there, so maybe the reputation thing is giving me a reward again. I'm trying to read Fire and Blood at home, and when I'm on the way, my next book is Humans, A Brief History of How We Fucked It All Up. I think I still have some books about communication and design somewhere that I wanted to read, but next year. Like, I did at least read my 3 books that I wanted to read this year, and this is a 4. No, this is a 3. This is how I would sign for. I don't know. It's a German author, but writes British romance thrillers. Ooh. Okay, I think thrillers are also really, really fun to read. And yes, I numbered my to-read books and threw a D20 to decide what I read next. Ooh, that is a cool idea. Yeah, that's not gonna lie. I think I want that due to a token. Many claim their wish to change the world, few actually take it upon themselves to do so. You are an inspiration to us all. Give me that.
Here
Ability points, nice. Maybe we should
Come
actually.
again.
I barely look into the ability points because it's not gonna lie, it's a little bit much. Like, but we have a lot of ability points. Let me upgrade this. Can we get the Garuda Stormy also upgraded? Yes. Is it mastered now? No, we still can upgrade that. Ooh, okay. It's not even all TBR books, but when one is finished, I give it numbers to the next book. Yeah, that makes sense. Echo got a nice skin with wings called Ice Angel and kind of looks like a burp. Wait, let me Google that real quick. Echo Ice Angel. This is just a recolor skin. This is just a recolor skin of the skin that they released for New Year's. Some years ago. Tag you. Yeah. Yeah, it's just a recolor skin. It's nothing new, really, from the design. I just want to look into something if that is still just like... Okay, maybe I need to read the entire text here. It's also like an S-ring. The Breaker of Worlds. Urgent notice to all cursebearers. Due to the discovery of a fallen giant in the Rosarian ruins, we have lately been investigating. Oh wait, maybe it's Rosarian ruins. Maybe that is something I should be aware of. We have lately been investigating. All work in the region is to be halted with immediate effect. But then why does it says... do I give it a try and just look into the Rosarian ruins? Halted for immediate effect and all the members are... to proceed no further than the village gate. Least the echo should be awakened in by our presence. No further action may be taken without Sid's express permission. And all members are not to proceed further than the village gate. I mean, we can have a... I mean, let's just look. Seriously. Otherwise, we will never find it out if it's there or not. No, I see different there. But like... a little bit. So much! Rosarian runes. Do we have that somewhere? I mean, that is Rosaria, right? I don't know. Let's just travel to Martha's Rest and see if there's something that is called Rosarian runes. And I read the first pages of Humans in the bookstore before buying it. About of Humans in the bookstore buying it. It just says that, like, the first mistake was, as humans made, was that we came down from the trees. Oh, okay, that sounds very funny. Doesn't sound like it sounds like a really interesting book overall. Rosarian runes. Okay, so we have to at least be this far. Rosarian runes. I mean, if we don't find the Imperial Province of Rosaria. The Rosarian article. 3 reads. The Baum Arcs. Hawks Cliff something. The Rose Gate. I mean, it's kind of... Yeah, I wouldn't know where to go from here, honestly. And I'm not in the mood to just run around like a headless chicken and be like, oh, maybe it's over here, maybe it's over there. But like, this is kind of Rosaria. Free reads. Huh. Can't really say where to go. Yeah, it's really humorous. It's nice. That is really, really nice. I don't even know where Phoenix Gate is from here. And the question is like, which village is meant by this? Could be... I might Google this actually because I think it's a little bit, I don't know, annoying. I mean, the other, like, you have to search for the other bounties as well, right? But at least there you get like
taking you all to a storehouse
a
in the
location.
Bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
Oh, are they leaving Lost Wing now due to the attack? I guess they do. I said it before and I will say it again. I'm very lost in Lost Wing. Badum-tis. Now I think the next book I will read, like I have, it's the same with my Steam list. I have also a list of books of shame that I've never read, and I think next year I'm just gonna start to read another book and just take it from there then. Half of my cosplay is on its way, still waiting for the message from Killstar. Nice. Yeah, that's very, very cool. It's just really, really fun to dress up. Oh, there's also the garden missing now at the gate. Interesting. It's really interesting to see that something like that a side quest kind of has an impact of what is about to happen in a village, because I feel like there is not much change in this world overall. Like, I think the world of Final Fantasy XVI is very narrow and very small overall, and therefore I'm very surprised if there just like is a change. It's like, oh wow, I can ignore that dude now over there. I feel like just running over those shiny things is just like, okay, cool. Nothing too crazy, nothing too special. Okay, what shall we fight?
Straight home now.
Hello! I love that she's here, though.
There you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
She's not a fighter.
Of course.
Not a fighter. Was it for the Polaris, or for what was it? For which convention? Yes. Hello? Is someone home?
Anybody home?
Yeah. I asked the same question, Clive. Torgal's the home. Oh! Not again one of
This must
those.
be our unwanted visitor.
Sorry, what was the question?
Time to go.
Which convention it was again? If it was the Polaris or something. Here is his music. Whoa! Okay, this is what an upgrade. Wait, how does the area blast looks now? We also upgrade that one. Oh, so that's. Oh. That's not fair. I don't see shit in the volcano. How does it look like then, even when it's master? You might be like, I just played that maze 80 mode. The 80, I just rolled over the maze. The match was running, including the cutscene at the beginning. Holy shit. Nice, Manu. Really getting good at the game, I know, huh?
Nice try.
Are now all the old what is it called? Like the special modes there? Is it anniversary time already, or is that in no, it's in October, right?
Too slow.
There we go. Are there also the achievements for it? Because I haven't played the Olympus stuff, but at the same time I'm also not too eager to have it. Like there's always a part of me is like, oh, I wanna get everything, but at the same time I
The things I do for you.
I lost the grind behind it. I really lost the grind behind it.
Thank goodness you're safe.
Oh my god, what is this voice? Thank goodness you're safe!
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
Is she just
Right.
like
I'll let
under
Mid know you're on the
stress, or
way.
what is her problem? Like she's acting so strange. I gave up the I wanna get everything like a year ago. Yeah, but I think it's also fine. Like, I mean, I originally also would have loved to get the season pass every season to 200, but I just play way too little, so I don't know. I just have a busy life at the moment, I guess, you know? And it's also not like catching me as much anymore. Like I still love Overwatch, I still like to play it, I still wanna play it, but I also know it does not catch me as much anymore. It's coming a little bit back here and there where I start to, because I also was at some point very insecure about playing just alone. But now I'm getting a little bit better, at least like playing alone again, but yeah. It's not like my main objective, so. But I think, I don't know, like those achievements and titles, and also because I think I also lost the interest. Oh, we can get new reputation stuff. I
Welcome
lost
to
the
the
interest a
Patron's
little bit
Whisper.
after everything was behind like a waypole. I just don't have fun playing alone. I mean, that's also fair. Like, I think yeah, that's totally fair. Few are those who would strive to lighten the burden borne by the crystal's curse, but if we are to survive the coming storm, we must stand together, bearer and brother, as you have shown us.
Here you are.
Thank you.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
But I mean, that's also fair. Like, I think for me, I just started to have fun again because I started to play more quick play again, and also more with people again, because at some point I was just like in this mindset like I gotta have to grind competitive. I cannot I'm gonna have to pick certain people to play with,
If I don't come up with
and
something
I
soon.
kind of distanced myself again from that, which is really nice. I'm still a little bit picky when I play my tank, and I know that,
Has recovered the material
but
for the helm.
the rest is just there. Let's go, let's go, let's have fun. I don't
Excellent.
care.
Another job well done.
And
course.
just one remaining.
Right.
Are we getting
Right,
another
the
explanation?
shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
What's happening now?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding.
What are you?
A
The
prism
fuck
for
are
the
you?
dragon's breath that's blazing away
building?
inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Harpocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously.
Sure,
I've got all the details
she
written
did
down
not.
here.
She did not
Can
at
you take
all.
this to him? See
thought
what
about
makes
it.
of it.
Wait, I'm going
Right
to
away.
the guy now? Why? By the way, if Odelia is still back, this is literally my job. Also in real life. Taking someone's request, going to someone else and asking that person. Instead, they have a communication within. Sometimes it's weird, sometimes it makes sense, but also, I don't know. I'm just role-playing my own job. Is that a bird? Do we have a bird here? Can I pet the bird? Can I pet you? Can I pet that dog?
What do I have to eat to grow as tall as you, Mr. Stelz?
Do you guys know the can I pet the dog meme? It's very funny. But I think I'm really going to bed now. Let's see how long I'm able to read. Maybe this night I'm going to dream about dragons. I hope for you. Even though I hope one night you, like one morning you come up and it's like, oh, okay, so finally I dreamt of you. Go pet that bird. It's just like how eager the kid is like, can I pet that dog? It's just so good. Eren, thank you so much for being here. Have a sweet night and have fun with the reading. But what if it's a nightmare about you? I take any attention. I don't care.
Harpocrates, do you have a moment?
For you, Clive, always.
Aww.
Well, actually, it's for mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Thermal shielding designs.
Shielding for a mithril engine. Whatever will that girl think of next? And what are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside,
Indeed.
yet remain cool enough on the outside not to
Good
set the ship
night.
alight, while also being light enough not to sink it.
Yes.
As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Yes. We have
Perhaps
clearly understood
It is
everything
not a
that's happening
different
right now.
material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelisk complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragon fire.
Of course.
So if we could recreate it,
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection it
Why am
requires.
I building a
As to
ship
how
like
best to
that
apply it
again?
and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelisk might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
God squad. Coming together now.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
Why all of a sudden I can decide with who I'm going? This is so weird. Wait.
Shielding that guards against even the most ferocious flames. We could have done with some of that on Drustinus.
I doubt I would have survived that place with or without it. A trip to Northreach, though, I think either of us could handle.
So, Clive, have you made your decision? Who will accompany you on your little excursion?
I think I will go with Tarja because I've never gone with her on anything.
All right.
Like we had Jill
So,
everywhere,
what are we fetching?
and I feel like
taken
she
the
didn't
liberty
have
of
that
preparing
much
a list.
presence for me at least yet. So
Garlic.
let's get to know her.
Conch shells. Are you sure this is the right list? Looks like the ingredients for someone's supper.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited. Effects
let's
for which they
exploit
were
those
once
things, guys.
highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Well, isn't that convenient? I was hoping to be able to make a trip over that way sometime soon. Need to speak to an old acquaintance. I'll meet you there.
All right. Stay safe.
Also, how is her hair
See you
sticking
later, Clive.
together like this so?
Good luck with your
Perfectly.
research.
Do you guys think I fucked it up now with Jill because I didn't choose her to come with me? But like, no, I'm not going with you. Go away. I hope not, but at the same time I would not know. But is this mission really complicated or whatsoever if I just go on the market?
Where's Taya?
Taya. Oh. Okay, that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, I was totally not on point with the pronunciation. Welcome. Did I bought the song here already? Nope. Do I have the money for this? Nope. Dope. And I have something to sell, please. Oh, there's Tario. There's also some shiny stuff, but let's go.
There you are, Taya.
Ah, and there you are. We shouldn't have any problems finding what we need in a place like this.
No.
But if time is of the essence, perhaps we should split up. Take a few items each.
All right. What shall I look for?
Let's see now. Why don't you take the garlic and the pepio nuts? Meet me by the gate when you've got them.
I feel like this ingredients list is not too crazy, so my mind is just like, why are we splitting?
What do you want?
Imagine we didn't have like the money now to
Good riddance.
like we buy one single nut, and it looked like a tiny nut, and then one garlic.
What can I interest you in today?
One garlic. I mean, in the garlic you have at least a little bit more of
I
cloves.
should do
Right?
it. Hopefully Taya's finished too.
Oh, that's the gate. I would have thought like if someone tells me like let's meet at the gate, that's over there. But I guess it makes sense because we probably right out to that direction, right?
You'll not find a
Is that all the thing we? There must be more to it. It's not like just let's go on a market and buy 2 ingredients, right?
Well, did you find everything?
I did. Here.
Garlic and pepio nuts. Job done. We should get this back to Tomes then. He'll be waiting.
Yeah.
But we're not in too much of a rush, are we? Quick chat.
That's just everyone wants to talk with me after those missions at the moment. What is this? What is happening? Is everyone a little bit thirsty so they seek like talks? Don't get it.
Do you know, I think this is the very first time we've been out on an errand together.
Yeah, that is true.
I think you might be right.
I don't know what
In all
happened in the 5 years
you
I
and
haven't
that
played, but
scout
yeah.
of yours first appeared, you haven't invited me out once. For shame.
Well, it seemed long overdue.
I regret now to
And
take
you
took
did say
her
you had some
with
shopping
me.
to do.
I was hoping to restock my supplies of herbs and liniment, yes. You and Jill alone burned through them like wildfire. No luck, though. My usual supplier's not here, and I refuse to pay the prices these gougers charge.
I'll ask Karen when we get back. What is it?
She wants a
Oh,
date with you.
Just memories. I came here with Sid once, shopping for supplies, just like today. And just like today, I came away empty-handed. Sid even said he'd speak to Karen for me when we got back. Has it really been 5 years? I remember it as if it was yesterday.
Why is her hair so stiff? It's so weird looking.
Hold on. Does that mean it's been 5 years since we met? Feels a lot longer.
It does. In a good way, of course.
Nice save,
Thank
Clive.
you, Tyre,
For what?
for everything. I just want you to know that all you've done for us, all you still do, it's appreciated.
Do you think I'd stick around if I thought it wasn't? But in the spirit of sharing and caring...
Sharing and caring and no.
You're appreciated too. By all of us.
Aww. Cute. Am I dying so that everyone is so nice? Is this like kind of foreshadowing conversations where everyone is like kind of being cool with me, kind of being nice with me, and then we're just gonna die at some point? But like...
Well, I think we've tarried long enough. I ought to get these ingredients back to Tomes so he can make up this concoction of his. I'll meet you back at the hideaway, all right?
All right. And thanks again.
I heard you the first time.
I wonder what would have happened if I took Jill, if I would have taken Jill instead. Like, would we had like a little bit of a smooch or not? A smooch to be or not to be? That's the question, right? I would have liked to have a smooch. I think.
I wonder how Hippocrates is getting on with the moon dew.
Me too. Also, moon dew just sounds something like straight out of.
To sit. Thank you,
Wow.
Clive.
We're still missing a lot. And those you can buy at the merchants are also not the cheapest. I'm trying, guys, so hard to get those, but... Do we ever actually got a new trophy? No. Alright. Hello, ladies. How's it going?
How's work on the shielding progressing, Hippocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance.
It's not getting better with my
I was
tiredness
just
today, huh?
explaining to Tarja how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients,
Such a hard
we
word to
may
pronounce.
begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed
Like
more than a few
1, 2,
mysterious
3.
concoctions in my time.
I'll be there.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course.
Oh, and Clive. It was good to talk. We should do it again sometime.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I like all the attention of everyone.
At an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the moondew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hippocrates.
Quest complete. I'm very interested to see how this freaking ship looks like in the long run.
Well, I better go and give Mid the good news then.
I also love that before, like, I went to Hippocrates, whatever, to ask him about, like, if he knows a good material. Done that. Cool. Then from there, I went straight into the gathering progress before I would even discuss what Mid would think about this material if it actually works. And now we just got everything together, and I hope in 3, 2, 1 magically poof, the ship is just done. Which it probably will.
Books that don't have any pictures in.
But yeah, let's go. Hello.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid.
I love her outfit, by
You'll
the
be
way. It's
pleased to
very
know that
cute.
work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Of course
Don't
not.
thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Yeah.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
Alright, let's go. And now,
You know,
now
when I
she's
got into
actually
the
moving
smithing
through the
game,
characters, not just letting me
I thought I'd
doing
be making
errands.
swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
I like Black
Displacement
Swan.
stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way!
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
Walloping. Oh yeah, her emotions. Like the laughing was just so fitting to the face there. Looks so good. And see, like it's literally just sometime later, just a black screen and bada beam bada boom, we have a ship, ladies and gentlemen. Or just a protection. I don't know, honestly. What do we do? What do we have now? Oh, what the heck? What are we doing? Where did we need the ship again? To go to Valud? Valud? I guess.
It's finished! It's finally finished!
It looks like shit.
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's 1 down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourself.
I like Blackthorn. I said it before, but I think he's hilarious.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming.
Thinking about your dad. Don't ya?
Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want it to be that. I don't want it to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always?
Don't you much and do
All right.
do.
My mind's made
like
up.
these.
As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command.
Wow.
Sod our plans, I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
She just needs to finish one thing and then she's going off and just does 100 other things. Probably. Oh, there's a new side quest available. Nice. Ooh, we have a new side quest that actually gives us an upgrade on something. So I would say we will probably do that first. But we also got a message in our mail inbox, so we're gonna go up there now and just check that first. Also, it seems like there is also a side quest in there. We hadn't had that before. Blah! What the heck? Off the record. Since when does this work like this? I was thumbing through the hideaway ledgers at Otto's behest and might have come across something that might need your attention maybe, and by that I mean immediately, you know where I'll be. Huh?
Trouble with the ledgers. Shouldn't he be asking Otto for help?
Nope. Clive, we just gotta handle everything now. Okay, a bad feeling from who's that? From Karen. Clive, something's ain't right with that hound of yours. When it pleases your lordship, come pay me a... No, what is with Torgal?
What could be wrong with Torgal? You seemed well enough when I last saw him.
Maybe his magic is fading now as well? Okay, about Blackthorn. The Pandas Mitre. We earned a trophy. Cheers for your help dragging Blackthorn out of the dumps the other day. The thing is, I reckon he's gone and thrown himself back in, judging by the droop of his jowls lately. So I'm thinking maybe it weren't just the leather that was on his mind. Maybe there's other demons jabbing their pitchforks into his privates. I know you're a busy bloke, but next time you find yourself free, maybe we could go and ask the old bastard what's got him so hot and bothered. Assuming it ain't just a forge. August. I didn't know he was actually called
Hopefully
August.
it's nothing.
But this also gives us an
I should
upgrade,
speak to
which
Blackthorn
is
just in
nice for
case.
all the Blackthorn stuff. Alright, Blacksmith Blues number 2. I find it super strange that all of a sudden we got the side quest via our mail stuff, because usually it was just like run to the NPC, talk to the NPC, you know, so it's like, okay. What? But I'm just gonna pick up the last side quest, so we are prepped and ready. And yeah. Out of the shadow. But before goes the side quest first, and then continue with the main stuff. But I hope that the ship is then ready when we start speaking with Otto again, like that there's a little bit of time. Swappity swoop. Oh, we aren't even Ovine?
Here, Sid. Reckon you might be just the man to help me out of a bit of bother, if you've a mind to.
Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this alembic the chief's got me making. Lovely bit of kit it is. bunging a solution you want splitting.
What is
and it'll
wrong with all
separate
the
it out,
engineers? They
just
all
like
speak a
that.
little bit strange.
Problem is, it won't always get rid of all the impurities. And with some of the stuff we need it for, that ain't good enough. Which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid we'll be cooking off. And that's where I was hoping you could help me out.
Sure.
I imagine Ty could get some use out of this alembic too. Distilling medicines and the like. All right. Why not?
Proper job!
So what exactly do you need for this filter?
Nothing but bomb ash'll do, says the chief. Gave me a sample she'd obtained from the university stores. Couldn't believe my eyes. You pour the blackest blight water through it, and it comes out clear as a mountain stream. So, I did a bit of reading about where I might be able to get hold of some. And do you know what I found out? It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb king. They leave them behind when they die, see?
I take it that's where I come in.
If you wouldn't mind. I saw a billet on the hunt board for one just the other day. Would have gone myself, but, well, fighting dirty great balls of flame isn't exactly my forte.
I guess that guy's dead then. Unless it's now getting on the bounty board again. Or maybe there are actually new things on the bounty board.
And a good hunting, eh?
Yeah, thank you, of course. It's the very first time as well to have so many side quests. Yeah, there are new bounty hunters. Use the handbook to do. Okay, there's. Yeah, that quest gave us an additional hunt, which is alright. Wait, do you also have a new side quest? Oh no, wait, you wrote me a letter. Yes, I just forgot it immediately. Hello.
Is this better?
And she's just looking, it's like, what the fuck are you doing, guys?
Listen, I've some bad news. It turns out the hideaway may be slightly behind in its payment to certain lenders, and it's maybe my fault. But I swear to the goddess,
off with your hat!
I thought I had the numbers square. Sadly, that square turned out to be more of a circle.
Jesus, come to the point. You fucked up. I got that.
I can straighten it out, I swear, but it's gonna take some time, and I'm gonna need help keeping it from Otto.
Bit late for that, I'd say.
There you are! What a surprise!
So let me get this straight. You forget to pay our lenders what they're due, and instead of coming straight to me,
yeah, you're going
you
to
get Clive
Clive
to come to you. And I will dig you out of the hole you've dug for yourself. Clive.
Yeah.
The man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. And you thought this was a cunning plan?
That was not a cunning plan.
Well, who needs paying?
Oh, just Martha. And the dame. And, well, Lady Karen. But only 500 talents.
We owe 3 of our most trusted friends 5 million gil.
Each. 5 million each. They lent us the bulk of the money we used to rebuild the hideaway, you see, and, well, I must have made some sort of...
How can you oversee 15
oversight.
million gil?
Those ledgers were my responsibility. And it was my decision to entrust them to you. This is my fault.
Do we have that much to hand? I can always ask my uncle.
No, we don't. And no, you won't. We've lightened Lord Rosfield's purse enough.
This is terrible.
After the king's ransom we had off him, he deserves better than to see our begging bowl. Besides, we'll need to learn to stand on our own if we're gonna make this work.
All right. But that doesn't mean you have to shoulder the burden yourself. Is there anything I can do to help?
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to Martha and the dame?
Rocks.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents apiece, these are. A little something Sid and I set aside for when times got lean. And I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies.
Seems
Just
fair.
hope our associates' eyes are a bit more discerning than yours.
I'm sure there will be.
Should be me making the rounds, really. But you know how it is with this place. Orders to bark, arses to wipe and all that.
I know. Which is why I don't mind going in your place.
Go. Do you know why I only gave Master Clive here 2 star rubies?
Because you'd rather Lady Karen killed me.
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you. Yes.
Owie.
Well, I suppose this is goodbye then.
Don't worry. I'm sure Karen will understand.
5 million?
Really? Do you think so?
No.
No, I don't.
Okay, it was a little bit funny. Not gonna lie. Hello. Do we have new hunts in general? Yep. We have a new hunt. Is that the hunt for the bomb? Yeah, the bomb king is the croc in Sunbreak. Okay. Just gonna write this down for me so I can. Sun. Brecke. Still wonder what that is. Of a fallen giant in the Rosarian ruins. Yeah, I don't know. Just read that and was like, ah, yeah, cool. Beep, 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 beep. Ask about bomb sightings. Are you one of the hunt for the Bomb King Cuckoo? If so, I have a ability that might interest you. Cool, thank you. Speak with Otto. We're gonna speak with Otto again.
All right, Clive. Asterix. We'd finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave.
Mm-hmm.
No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that? In those words?
Yeah, she's just gone.
Did, yes.
Clive?
I also felt like the moment she said it, like, I do one thing and she's just off.
There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
You literally have to grab this girl. Grab this
They told me
girl,
she was building a ship.
throw her over the shoulder and drag her to the grave.
The thing Tomes helped to do.
Mr. Boatsman?
Have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat, going that way.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry at all, are you? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens.
What can I do for
Got a
you?
letter for
Oh,
you.
thank you. From it?
Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Obelus.
Splendid.
Don't mention it.
What tidings, Uncle?
My dear boy, my journey to Canberra has been a resounding success. The friend I mentioned not only agreed to share the contents of his strongbox with us, but his considerable knowledge of the goings-on in the Free Cities, by which I learned of the endeavors of a certain young friend of yours. Yeah. Though I, for one, believe Miss Telemon's project to be quite the violent enterprise, adopt the Canvarian authorities will take kindly to the unauthorized use of their dockyards, no matter how deserted. And if rumor has already reached my friend, it may not be long before the guild masters are rapping at our door. Which is why I pen you this note. I would like you to borrow your man Gar for a moon or two, that he might keep a watch on those who might mean our little fellowship ill and warn us of any impending attack. I trust that you will give this proposal your full consideration. Your loving uncle.
Trouble in Canva.
Sweet.
Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
Gaff! I have a job for you again. Get out of here.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
Yeah.
It, seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her.
Mm-hmm.
Got to admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in and all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
I feel like Gaff doesn't like the uncle too much.
Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. Alright.
We
will. By the
will.
way, Jill will be joining us too.
Yo!
She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
Why wouldn't she? Like, why would you even say that? How many quests do you want to have? Yes. Oh, it's the old hideaway. Wait, I can't go back. We have to. Oh shit. I can't decide to go somewhere else. Alright, then Sid's Legacy. I think it's really, really cool that there is actually the old hideaway still existing, because I wasn't thinking even that this was the case. So I really like that. I really do like that. I guess the old hideaway is literally just like a chunk of rocks by now, since there was a titan going through it, but I guess she was at his grave, huh?
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. That if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it.
Hmm.
But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Kuka is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead.
But what is the Phoenix mission?
Life has a beginning and an end.
Hmm.
So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
Yeah, I totally see why the bears are just
May
pissed
we
with
join
how
you?
it is. Mia, so heading into bed. Good night, Manu. Thank you so much. Oh, Sharon and yeah, I've forgotten the big boy name.